Now, we will still stay with the ladies, but this time we'll talk about the Women's Football League in Nigeria. Yesterday, we brought you some results victory for FC Robo. Bayelsa Queens traveled away from home to play 2-2, picking a point on the road. Today, we also saw some games in the Nigeria Women Premier League. Pelican Stars and Delta Stars played 1-1. You see, it's competitive. That was how competitive is women's football in Nigeria. Now you know. Even Rivers Angels, the defending champion, you expect them to just run over Abia Angels. It didn't happen. It ended goalless. So we try to let you understand the level of competition in Nigerian football. It's getting better and better. I'll let my producer cue that interview with Aisha Falode. We took it yesterday. We'll take it again because it's all about developing women's football in Nigeria. It's a new season, and we love what we're seeing. Pictures from the game between FC Robo and Ibom Angels. FC Robo, of course, the team from Lagos State. They are on fire. They lost their last game to Rivers Angels, and they needed to win this one. They didn't waste time. 1, 2, 3, and they were up. And you expect FC Robo to either score one more or, go all the way. And then Ibom Angels started fighting. Then they 3-2. So that's it with the Nigerian League. Aisha Falode is the chairman of the Nigerian Women's Football League. Let's listen to her again, talking about the gains of women's football. And then when we come back, we will take a look at what's going on in the NPFL on the 15th. Yes, that one is also going on, and we're getting a lot of feeders. We're getting a lot of feeders. We're getting a lot of new talents coming up. But in the meantime, for now, it's women's football. We're enjoying what we're seeing in the Nigeria Women's Football League, and we just want to hope that they will sustain the momentum. So that's what the table looks like after week 4. Week 4 of the Nigeria Women's Football League, Group A. There you go. FC Robo Queens topping that group. Rivers Angels chasing them also. And then it's a league of Queens and Angels. For Group B, Nasarawa Amazons enjoying the lead there. Adamawa Queens following. And then Confluence Queens following. Confluence Queens lost their game yesterday. For Group A, that's how it stands. FC Robo, Rivers Angels, Abia Angels, they couldn't win today at home. Bayelsa Queens, Sunshine Queens, Atlant Queens, and Ibom Angels. Ibom Angels are at the bottom there. So it's all about women's football. It's getting better. I just want to hope that it keeps getting better and better. It's Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We'll take a breather now. When we come back, the show will continue with your tweets. Of course, don't go anywhere. Stay.
We had a situation in week 2 with Sada 2 against the girls from Maiduguri. And then it was an issue of security, and we have said that all the elements of a match have to be provided when you want to play your game. Not only the players on the field, you have to provide medicals. Medicals also include an ambulance on standby. The security must be as stated in our handbook. If you do not have that security, the match will not take place. Of course, the security was not present for that game in Minna, and we had to shift it by 24 hours. By 24 hours, we still didn't have that security, and we have cancelled that game. We have given 3 points and 3 goals to the team who traveled all the way from Maiduguri, and we have also fined Saada too. And these are some of the discipline we are trying to introduce in the game. And the managers understand that. They know that it is not business as usual. They know that when we say we would do something, we would do it. We have also been getting some reports for week 4 matches now to say some of the rescheduled NPFL matches are going to be clashing with ours, and we are going to be shifting some matches by 24 hours. I mean, this is not by our own making. It's because some matches have been rescheduled by the NPFL. At the end of the season, we want to see that not only have we kept to our promise, not only have we stuck with our timetable, and that indeed we have been able to also cut the media to give them the content that they need to talk about in the Women's League. Thank God for Channels, yourself, and all the newspapers and the blogs who have been following our games. And we are quite impressed, and we will say that we appreciate it, and we look, we rely heavily on you to continue to give us the support and let people see, because we need to share the space of football in Nigeria. It's choking, it's tight, but we have to find our own space, and only the media can give us that space, and that is what we are asking you to do.
Welcome back, Chairman, Nigeria Women's Football League, Aisha Falode, telling us about the progress that the Women's League is already enjoying. And she's saying that, look, with your support, she can't do it alone with her team. In Kechiobi, in Reta Kaigwe, and Emmanuel, they cannot do it alone. They are saying that you and I can be part of this developmental process for women's football. She mentioned security. Very, very important. That security must be top-notch. She gave an example of Sada too. Security wasn't right. They pushed the game to the next day. It wasn't still on point. And then they cancelled. Gave all points to the away team and fined Sada too. Now we're in week 4 and we're not hearing stories. Officiating has improved. So we're just hoping that they will sustain the momentum, and of course with your support. So let's go to social media now. We want you to tell us ways that we can develop women's football in Nigeria, because Aisha have said they cannot do it alone. Chiodoze Ebe says, Falode and Obi are two ladies of integrity and professionalism, so I'm not surprised at the level of efficiency that's emerging in the Nigeria Women's Football League. Thank you, Chiodoze. The team will actually make good use of that. Tayo Lachide on Twitter says, we love beach soccer too. Yes, we love beach soccer, and we'll continue to monitor everything going on at the Beach Soccer World Cup coming up in the Bahamas. Let's still stay with women's football now. Let's take reactions from the game between FC Robo and Ibom Angels. We love it that these ladies are playing good football. After the action comes the reaction. So let's listen to them. When we come back, star girl Asisat Oshoala, she watched this match and she also has something to say about football in Nigeria. Women's football. Don't go anywhere. Stay.
It's not like we don't have a good league, but it's just about the organization and also the media work. You know, what you guys are doing today, I know you can testify that you don't do this before. So I think it's getting better every year. Now we're getting attention from the media, which is what the girls actually need, you know, to invite more sponsors to sponsor the league and all of that. For me to get better and even far better than that of Europe, you know. And then going to England, for me, it's just about the media work. Even in the males EPL is about the media work. You have other leagues that are far better than them, but it's just the media work there. And also, you know, in Europe, yeah, they are tactically sound and all of that. But in Asia, I would say it's like a new thing entirely for me, a new culture, a new environment for me, a new style of football.
Welcome back. Star girl, Super Falcons player, and she's also playing in the Chinese Women's Football League, Asisat Oshoala. She mentioned 3 things that were very, very germane. She says, we must have sponsors. Sponsors must come to the league and support it. Be it corporate, be it government, be it individual, we must have sponsors. She also says that she believes the league will get better, but with support. And she mentioned the media, that the difference between football in this part of the world, in China, in England, anywhere, is the media. And then the media is very, very important. And do you know that word of mouth? If you go to the stadium, watch a game, take a friend or take a family member or tell a colleague, let's go see another game, you're also promoting the league. That's what it is. You can also support same way. We also want to take reactions from the game between FC Robo and Ibom Angels. That one gave us some good talking points from week 3. Let's listen to the coaches and players' reaction from that game. And then when we come back, we'll read more tweets from you. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
There's a lot we like to change, but the problem I'm having is, you know, my girls are school girls. Some of them are writing exams now. They're writing WAEC. So I just pray they should finish on time so that I can adjust the team, because I saw some lapses. You know, Ibom is a youthful team. So they gave us a very good fight for our money.
It's not really easy winning today's match again. But it's not really a new thing, because beating Ibom Angels, it has never been their record to beat us either home. Even in their home ground, they struggle to win us. You know, I never lived up to expectations. I didn't help my team. And I knew if I had put 50% of my performance in the game, maybe it would have been a better turnout. There's no how you play without lapses. Whatever has happened today, it should be a point of correction for us in the next match so that we can buckle up. So that all the chances we should have lost today, we can make it up in the next match.
I don't think there's anything I would have done differently in this particular match. I think we also had to make sure we got the 3 points better. By the end of the day, I think we ran out of luck and we were unable to get the 3 points at stake. Bear in mind, we have a match on Wednesday with Abia Angels to go back home and work to ensure we get the 3 points at home next week. I think I need to make 1 or 2 changes into the team. The problem is that they are not used to this artificial turf. Bear in mind that we play in grass field in Uyo. So this artificial turf, they are having a problem with it. So that's just the problem.
For we to be leading 1-0 and to concede the goal 3-2, it was like a shock. But at the same time, it's all the same. They played well. They are good. Some aspects which the ref are supposed to help, but sometimes she will have to cut off, and which is not supposed to be so. Like 2 of our goals we are supposed to score, she blocked offside. So